Hi, this is Leigh Ambergy, stampwithleigh.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mentor, Ohio, and thank you for stopping by today to check out my video. I appreciate it when you take the time out of your schedule to watch my video or to visit my blog and see what's going on. So this is the card that I'm going to be showing today. And this one on the inside is Thinking of You. And actually, the inside of the card is the only stamping that is being done on this card. That was it. The front of this is die cuts. And if you're wondering about this paper, it's the Everyday Happiness, and it is in the online scrapbooking brochure. And I printed this out because it was just a lot easier for me to, instead of keep going online and saying, what? So even if you are not a scrapbooker, you can still check this out online because it's got some beautiful designer series paper. So yeah, so this paper also comes with like a sticker kit, but then you can also just get, here it is, just the paper. And this is paper that I'm using. I love this paper. I guess I really love the colors with this, and I'm surprised because the wild wheat, yeah, that was that was not a popular in color with me, but it looks great with the colors they paired it with, which is Pretty Peacock. So again, this is the card we're going to be focusing on, and I used the Friends of Life bundle. This is in the annual catalog. It's a stamp set. It has coordinating dies, and out of those dies, I used the heart and the friend, and it's the shadow and then the thin, fine line, I guess you want to say. So let's move this off to the side. We get started here. And just so you know, all of the material I'm using for this card, along with the measurements, are all listed on my blog post for this. And that is stampwithleigh.com. But if you're watching this from my YouTube video, in the description box, there's a link that if you copy and paste, that will take you to the blog post that features this card. I mean, if you're saying like, what, I don't see that in the description box, click on more to expand that and open it. And then that's where you can see it and copy and paste. All right, so on the card I showed you, I just stamped Thinking of You. On this one, I'm stamping Miss You. So I'm going to ink up my Miss You with Pretty Peacock. I'm going to stamp this here. Hopefully it's somewhat kind of not centered, but you know, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's kind of like my life. It's kind of almost not centered. All right, now I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to get my wild wheat, and this stamp is also, it doesn't look too bad. Is from the stamp set, and it's the stamp right here, these two hearts. So yeah, that's it. That is all the stamping that's going on. It's strictly inside the card. You make sure I don't have ink all over my fingers. All right, I'm going to set that aside. You know, and I think now it's just doing all the assembly. So my card base is Pretty Peacock. It's 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm just going to fold that in the center. Burnish with a bone folder. And now it's just layering. So, I had one of my stamping blocks on here to make sure that that stayed adhered because I used liquid adhesive. So what I did is this piece of cardstock is very vanilla, and it's getting covered with this piece of designer series paper. So that is where I cut my friend from. And I cut it twice because I wanted it to be just a little bit thicker. I wanted to double this up. And I do that a lot with my die cuts. I like doing that. I like building up the die cut. So, and I could have pulled out a scrap of very vanilla, but I thought, wait, I have this and it's just getting covered up. So why not do my die cutting from there? You know, I try to remember to do that. And also I am, I'm a person that if I'm thinking of something when I start working on a card, I do not just start adhering things down. I have, right up here on my shelf, I have this thing stacked full of paper clips, because when I'm working on things, thinking, do I like this? Do I want this? Do I want? I paper clip. I will paper clip. I will paper clip this piece of DSP to my cardstock, to my card base, and look at it and say, yeah, or wait, what would this look like? Because I don't want to adhere anything and then see like, oh gosh, I really don't like that. So yeah, that's just a little trick I use, because I don't know, it seems to work for me. And I'm always saying, you know, figure out what works for you. It doesn't matter if, you know, what I do and it works for me. It's not going to do you any good if it doesn't work for you. So yeah, there's no right or wrong way. It's whatever way works best for you. Okay, so now I also have my heart. And again, I did the same thing with this. I die cut 2 of these. And I don't think I have, I don't. I think I'm going to try and see if I can get away with using my tape runner. So this is a piece of our silicone mat. And what I did for classes is I took one of them and I cut it into quarters. And then that way, because sometimes all you really need is just a little bit. And you can always use your Tombow liquid adhesive for this. So yeah, so that works great for classes. So I'm going to sort of drop my heart down there. It seems like it's where it wanted to go. So you know what? Pull that back out. I was going to use liquid glue for this, but I think I'm going to do the same thing. So this is just so that the adhesive does not stick to my glass mat. And you notice I'm not going this way because I'm afraid I'm going to rip and tear that. So I kind of went the other way. That's really a sticking on me there. I think I'm going to do that there. Okay, there we go. That's there. Now I need to grab. The friend does cut out the little teeny tiny paper dot for the eye. Oh gosh, good Lord, it was so hard to see. And then I got it off the platform, and then, I don't know, it fell off my hand. I couldn't find it, and I'm like, okay, we're going to use these antique pearls. Because, yeah, I can't do that. That's not going to work. And then you can leave it like that, but I'm going to add some more. I'll put one there. And one there. All right. Now, all I have left to do is put my greeting on the inside. And this card is all done. There we go. So yeah, so really not much that I changed up on this. I did change, the only thing was really the inside greeting. Everything else is pretty much the same. So I hope you've enjoyed today's project. Again, I appreciate you stopping by. Have a wonderful day. Bye.